10/11, and today season 6 of Nailed It returns to Netflix.
Yes, bakers try to recreate culinary masterpieces, but it doesn't always turn out as planned.
Oh no! Oh my God!
I just don't believe this is what's happening.
For the first time in Nailed It history, we're gonna be making pies!
You put a piece of parchment paper, you put the beans. After it cooks, they must remove them before filling their pie.
Oh no.
You leave the beans in it. We're going to have some crunchy pie.
Let's see what you made!
Oh my goodness.
Joining us now is one of the show's judges, pastry and chocolatier, Chef Jacques Torres.
Hey,
What's up,
Chef?
Chef? How you doing?
Bonjour everyone, happy to be back. Merci beaucoup.
We love having you here.
Yes.
This show looks incredible, and I also feel like it's me most of the time when I try to bake. Talk to us about the new season. Obviously, you're excited for people to get to see it. It's going to be bigger, badder, better, right?
Listen, more bad cakes, more laughs, more happiness in the kitchen, and then more $10,000 to go to people who cannot bake. I mean, you know, what can I say? A lot of fun, a lot of laughs. I love that show. I love to be on the show. I love to shoot the show. I love Nicole Bayer. She has a tremendous talent. She makes all us laugh a lot. It's a pleasure to work, you know, for Netflix, for Nicole, for all the people, talented people that do the show.
It is so hilarious too, though. I mean, just watching one of the contestants cutting butter with their hand, like karate chopping it. Like, what are they doing? So what are some of your favorite challenges that the bakers had to do this season?
We have some very fun cakes, and it's always interesting for me to see that the bakers forget that the clock is on. So they will start to work, and they will do something funny with the camera. They will take their time, and the last 5 or 10 minutes of the episode, they start running, and then everything collapses. But I'm sure you see on the teaser, you see an octopus. The octopus was so beautiful
Yes,
and so
right.
funny when you see what they did. Nicole's dog also was in one of the episodes, and it's so funny when you see the result. Big Frida teach me how to twerk.
Let me
so
see.
You have to see that.
No. Show
I
us.
can't.
Can you twerk?
No, I can't. Not on national
Oh, come
TV. I
on.
can't.
You can twerk. Twerk it, Jacques. Twerk it. Do it. There you go. Yeah.
So Big Frida give a nice lesson on how to do it, and she's so funny. You're going to laugh a lot. Jack McBrayer was also one of our guests.
Yeah.
So charming, so much laugh, and I mean, we have the best guest judge, the best bakers. I mean, look, it's a show based on laughing and having fun in the kitchen and giving the message that not everything is perfect. So, you know, I highly recommend it. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And when it comes to what's being done in the kitchen, you, I guess, have seen a lot of disasters, right? A lot of disasters kind of play out over the last 6 seasons of the show. We saw some of that in the teaser trailer where somebody's trying to roll over what just looks like pure raw dough that can't be rolled. What is the worst thing you've seen?
We see people taking some decoration on the cake, and they look at their table, they don't find anything to glue the decoration, so they just lick it and put it on the cake. And we see it, and we tell them, no way we're going to eat this cake. I mean, what are you doing? We see people burning things. I see someone take a plastic container with butter, I think, in a microwave, and heat it for so long that the plastic melts around the butter. I mean, I see people putting salt instead of sugar. I mean, Nicole and I, we cry laughing sometimes when we see what those bakers are doing. So again, a lot of laugh, a lot of bad cake. And, you know, we are very polite, and we try to be extremely positive. But you know what? Some of those cakes, look at that.
I mean, look at this.
At that. Is that a piece of art or
It's
what?
a disaster. You know, the reception, though, people love it because it's so funny. And it's really been positive. All the folks who've watched it, they really do enjoy the show. So what does it mean for you to see the show have so much success?
You know, look, it's first I am surprised. I'm surprised because it's a lot of fun. And I didn't really realize that it is a good message behind this show. And the message is have fun in the kitchen, bake with your family. Not everything has to be perfect. yes, we sell our product here, and we try to make everything look beautiful. But you know what? When you do it, if things are a little bit crooked or a little bit, not exactly like the picture, it's okay. It's okay. Things are going to be fine, and it's going to be good. And, again, the message is have fun in the kitchen. Do that with your family. It's not. Don't be scared of it. Just do it. And I have to say that those bakers, they are so courageous to know they're going to fail and to fail on TV in front of millions of people, and they do it with a smile. You have to have a lot of courage to do that.
You didn't fail with any of those things that are in front of you for all the holidays. Look at all that stuff you got right there.
That looks delicious.
Big turkey.
We are gearing up for the holidays, and you know what? If you don't eat meat, if you're a vegetarian, then I recommend one of those turkey.
Chocolate turkey for dinner.
When you remove the paper, the wrapper, sometimes they start running around and you have to chase them in the house. But you know what? It's a small price to pay to enjoy such a big turkey in chocolate.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Chef. So nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing this season of the show. It's really, really funny. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for twerking.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. Always happy to see you. Merci beaucoup. And I hope one day to see you in the show.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we would love that. We
Only
seriously
if
would
you
love that.
twerk with us.
Yeah.
I will talk with you, no problem.
Okay.
There you go. Nailed it, Vil. It's out now, guys, September 15th. So there you go. Thank you, Jacques. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you.
Merci beaucoup. Have a good day. Merci.
Au revoir.
Oh, OG.